Jockey Scott knew last Saturday what his team would be this Saturday. A 3-0 win at Motherwell took care of that decision. It's same again. There's a big defensive backline in Lee Wilkie, Stephen Tweed and Craig Ireland, and a creative duo in midfield, Stephen Boyack and Gavin Ray. Up front, a Dundee starter for only the second time is Graham Bayne. The 20-year-old shows great promise. After the sacking of John Barnes come big changes to the Celtic team. This is the first selection of Kenny Dalglish as caretaker manager. More than half the players who lost to Inverness are ditched. Keeper Jonathan Gould wasn't even in the squad. Here's the formation: no Gould, Tebily, Healy, Blinker, Burchill or Berkovic in the starting 11. The big surprise is the appearance in a midfield role of Alan Stubbs. And there's a speedy comeback for Morten Wieghorst. He's back just a few weeks after undergoing knee surgery. The referee for Dundee against Celtic is Bobby Orr. It's been another dramatic week in the Celtic story. And these players will now try to pick up the pieces at the end of a few days in which John Barnes was sacked, and with him went his coaching team of Eric Black and Terry McDermott. Kenny Dalglish on the touchline to watch a team much changed from the one humiliated in the Tenant Scottish Cup in midweek. But Dundee's plans will be only to add to that misery. Well, they're looking to improve on a home record which has brought them just one league win at Dens. Most of their successes have come away from here. 6 times in the Premier League they've recorded victories away from home, and they're trying to work out why they can't produce the goods on home soil. Stubbs to Viduka. Moravcik aimed at Wright and cut out by Stephen Tweed. Robertson took too long. First touch for young Graham Bayne. McSkimming's pass blocked by Jackie McNamara. It's been a while since Kenny Dalglish was in the managerial front line, but the week's sackings have forced him back into the dugout area. The clearance goes to Riseth. The right layoff, failing to work out. Stefan Mahe. Moravcik to Wieghorst. Viduka's back heel. Moravcik into a good position for the cross, but Barry Smith got in the way of it. First corner kick of the match. No great pressure on Robert Douglas. Not the best of kicks from Moravcik. It was too close to the keeper. Played the first time by Barry Smith. Stephen Boyack having a look at what's on. Spots a gap, threads it through, and very close to the opening goal. Willie Falconer tried to tuck that into the corner, but this was the moment Boyack realised there was a gap. He sprinted in and bobbled in front of Falconer before the shot went wide. Smith turning away from Mahe. The pass for Boyack. Wieghorst slipped, played in for Bayne. Here's a chance. Good challenge by Mjallby. It was enough to put the youngster off. He was about to pull the trigger for the shot at goal. Another threat in front of the Celtic goal. It was good quick control from Bayne, but Mjallby did well. Picked out by Boyack's pass, and another close thing in front of Kharine. Jackie Scott is mystified as anyone as to why Dundee have struggled to win home games. Stephen Tweed tried to do too much. It's scrappy stuff. Interception there was by Boyack. And racing for the return from McSkimming. Cross goes Mjallby. Boyack got the better of him. And that's a free kick given against the Swede. There was a fair bit of wrestling going on at the corner flag, but Boyack managed to nip in ahead of Mjallby. Here comes the free kick, and that's well plucked out of the air by Kharine. He looked to get his body into an awkward position here, the goalkeeper, but the eyes were firmly fixed and he made the good, clean take. Mahe to Wright. Got the pass away well to Moravcik. Time to create. Turned away by Wilkie. Boyack cleared that just prior to the arrival of Wieghorst. Celtic tried to keep the pressure on. Tom Boyd sprinting forward. Moravcik. The on-rushing Mahe. Good hit! And good save by Robert Douglas. That looked as if it might have taken a deflection on the way through from Mahe. And it was a good bit of goalkeeping. Well hit Mahe, and it dipped in front of the keeper. He didn't hold this, Douglas, but happy enough to get the ball round the post. It's a chilly afternoon on Tayside, and Kenny Dalglish away from the director's box this afternoon and down on the touchline. Mjallby with Boyd alongside, and Mahe. Kharine's clearance isn't clever. Smith finds Boyack. No foul given. In favour of Stephen Boyack. It certainly looked like one. Wieghorst, Moravcik, onto the right foot, now onto the left. Sliced it wide. Dundee would certainly have felt wronged if Celtic had scored there. They felt there should have been a free kick at the other end, and Moravcik had the chance to score at the other end. 45 minutes gone. Long ball from Moravcik, difficult for Wilkie. Two headers, and it goes behind for a corner kick. The first header was uncertain from the teenage defender, and the second one was safety first. A packed penalty box ready to receive Moravcik's corner kick. McNamara plays the ball back in. Viduka's header had to be touched over the top. It was dipping just in under the crossbar for Robert Douglas, and it had to be dealt with. But that's the last action of the first half. The first half it hasn't really been pretty viewing. Dundee have had one or two chances. Stephen Mahe as close as anyone to opening the scoring for Celtic. Stephen Boyack found some room in the Celtic defence to set up Willie Falconer. His effort went wide, and another combination between the pair. Again, Falconer just off target. Celtic's best effort was from long range. Mahe's left foot shot turned round the post by Robert Douglas. Half time at Dens Park. Dundee 0, Celtic 0. A snow shower greets the start of the second half, and if there's a black cloud overhead, It joins another big one for Celtic supporters. They'll have to go back a fair way now to remember their team's last win. It's nearly 2 months ago, the win against Dundee United. Mjallby's cushion header for Riseth. An arm used by Wright to get that under control. Well done, assistant referee. May well have been what he said. I don't think so, though. Both arms, in fact, used. Gavin Ray. Blocked by McNamara. Good run made by Bayne. Tackle was from Mjallby. Now Celtic moving on out with Wieghorst. Wright alongside. Mark Viduka up ahead. Fails to find him with the pass. Viduka trying to make the best of it and wins a free kick in a very inviting position. Dundee really should have got that clear, and it was an arm lock from Wilkie, which gave away the free kick. Plenty of vocal backing for the visitors as they talk tactics about this free kick. Mark Viduka is there, and Moravcik too. It's Viduka. It's spilled by Robert Douglas, and that's a good block from Stephen Tweed as Jackie McNamara tried to force in the rebound. Good defending after Douglas got across and touched the ball away. McNamara was in, but so was Tweed. Here's Boyack. Clever reverse pass for Barry Smith. Fired in by Smith, cleared by Mjallby. That was a good opportunity for Dundee. It was all down to the vision and awareness of Boyack with the reverse pass. Barry Smith it was who fired the ball into the danger area. Mjallby to the rescue. We have an intruder on the pitch. It's an orange ball which has replaced the white one as visibility gets more and more difficult. I bet he appreciates his seat in the director's box now. Viduka's layoff. Through from McNamara for Stubbs at the byline. It took a touch off Craig Ireland, and the ball was over the line before it landed in the hands of Douglas. Corner kick. Determined play from Stubbs. And a header flies too high from Wieghorst. He made a good run to the near post, but he didn't get over the Moravcik corner kick, and it wasn't a problem for Douglas. Foul given against Falconer. Tom Boyd, Mark Viduka, Ian Wright, good save, Robert Douglas. That was awkward. He adjusted well to Wright's effort. It was deflected in, and that was a good stop. Corner kick taken from Moravcik to Mahe and gets it back. Mahe's flick, and there's the opening goal. Celtic open the scoring, and it's Johan Mjallby. 21 minutes gone in the second half. The celebrations led by the caretaker manager. Mahe's flick worked well for Mjallby. He anticipated what was coming and he got there before Robert Douglas, and the crashing header gives Celtic the lead. It's Mjallby's 4th goal of the season and it makes Celtic feel a whole lot happier. Wieghorst to Viduka. Back went Robertson. Here's Bayne. Chance to run at Mjallby. It breaks for Boyack. And now Barry Smith overlapping. Good ball in. Bayne won himself at it, but couldn't make contact. And now comes the counter-attack with Moravcik. Still Moravcik, blocked by Tweed. Wright onto the left foot, didn't really catch the shot. Smith for Bayne. Now Falconer looking for support. Tweed to McSkimming. Roll for Falconer. That's a good challenge by Tom Boyd. Falconer's hurt, but it looked as if Boyd won the ball fairly at the edge of the area. Ireland under pressure and he's given it away to Wright. Viduka wasn't really expecting the pass there, I don't think. He expected Wright to shoot. Boyack's control, now Ray. McSkimming. Played first time by Robertson, but inaccurate. Moravcik to Viduka. Viduka. Good effort and a good goal. That's brilliant finishing from Viduka. 2 goals in 3 minutes has the Celtic supporters happy again. Viduka's 22nd goal of the season, and that was superbly placed, just where Robert Douglas couldn't get to it. And Celtic now well on their way to the 3 points, 3 badly needed points. Strong and skillful. It's a fine pass from Moravcik for Mahe. Wright trying to get the ball under control. Spins wide. Corner kick. The pressure for Dundee continues. Wright just couldn't get that ball controlled quickly enough for the shot. Went off Tweed. From Moravcik. Headed in by Stubbs, and right shot blocked. Dundee survived that time. Celtic make a change. Wright heads off. Much kissing of the badge. And Burchill is on. It's a double switch. McNamara is going off too. Olivier Tebily is his replacement. Wilkie playing too much football at the edge of his own area. Wieghorst to Viduka. Neat flick. Moravcik. Still Moravcik. Blocked by Dalglish. Lovely skill from the Slovakian. The goalkeeper stood firm. In difficult conditions, that was superb skill. Bayne beaten by Boyd. Now Boyack lofted over for Grady. Tried the looping header, but Kharine had time to adjust and go back and make the catch. Now Ray. Tweed. Boyack. The layoff. Dropped for Viduka. Moravcik. Burchill is onside. Chance for number 3. So close, Mark Burchill. One of his trademark darting runs in behind the defence, and you'd have bargained here on Burchill making it 3. Not to be. That's the end of the match for Moravcik. Celtic make their third and final switch. Moravcik off, and it's Colin Healy, the Irish under-21 international, who comes on. Healy to Wieghorst and Stubbs. Good control from Robertson. Gavin Ray. James Grady. 1 against 2. Cleared by Riseth. Burchill's layoff to Viduka. And for Mark Burchill again. Out comes Robert Douglas. But the chance falls for Colin Healy. And he takes it. Great finish from Healy. And it's 3 for Celtic. Lovely ball from Viduka. Burchill was foiled, but Douglas was committed. That left an empty goal, and Colin Healy finished perfectly. Here's Gavin Ray. Was there to be some consolation for Dundee? The shot spilled by Kharine. Corner kick. Gavin Ray scored a good goal last weekend, and testing out the Celtic keeper there. Stephen Boyack's corner kick in from Ray. Good stop by Kharine at close range. I think it was James Grady who got the touch close in, and Kharine's reactions fully tested there. There's pressure on Kenny Dalglish, the director of football. There's also a great deal of pressure on this man in the centre of frame, Alan MacDonald, Celtic's chief executive. Wilkie aims at Falconer. That's full time. And Celtic have won by 3-0 at the end of one of the most traumatic weeks in Celtic's history. There are at last one or two smiles around. It came together for Celtic in the second half. Mjallby opened the scoring, and from that point onwards the points looked safe. Viduka scored as well, and young Colin Healy. And these Celtic supporters have something to shout about tonight. The gap at the top of the Scottish Premier League is closed to 7 points, and as team manager, Kenny Dalglish has a played one 1-1 record. There's a lot of work to be done, no one needs to tell him that, but encouraging are 3 points and 3 goals. At Dens Park, the final score, Dundee 0, Celtic 3.
I think the boys deserve a tremendous amount of credit. They've had a difficult week, both in terms of results and the events at the football club, but I think it's to their credit they went out and played the game. The fans wanted to be on the side of the players, and the players kept them on their side throughout the whole 90 minutes. The first half they did everything that was asked. They really competed well, they fought well, they pushed forward when they could, they worked hard for each other. Everything that you take for granted, but as I say, which maybe some people thought was missing in the last few games.
I thought, to be honest, we did our best against a Celtic side that was fired up. Unfortunately, it wasn't good enough.
You had a few chances in the first half. I mean, they looked a bit disjointed, which was mainly down to the way you played as well.
First half, I thought we did all right, and as you say, we had a couple of chances. Unfortunately, didn't take them. But the one thing you can't afford to do with Old Firm is allow them a goal ahead, because then they all want to play, they all want the ball, and they're very good players, and it makes it very difficult for ourselves then.
Has the reporting of what happened at half-time on Tuesday night been accurate?
Not really, no. A lot of it has been pretty inaccurate. But as I said, you know, that's behind me, and I'm not looking backwards, I'm looking forwards.
What did happen on Tuesday night?
As I said, I don't really want to go into that. Enough's been said about that the last week, and I think the media's taken a lot of it out of proportion, and I really don't want to comment on it.
Is it a happy dressing room, would you say? I mean,
of course.
People taking things out of proportion?
Well, as you saw today, everybody put in 100%.
No Jonathan Gould in the squad today. Should we read much significance into that?
I think it was only fair. I spoke to Jonathan yesterday and told him that Dimitri, or I told him that we're going to give him a game, because the last time he was due to get a game he had a problem with his kidney stone, and he was playing on the Friday in the hospital Friday night, so he never got his chance. And I think it's only right that you're fair and straight with players, and that's what I tried to be. The goalkeeping position is a difficult position to handle because he can only play one position, and I try to treat them a little bit differently in that respect, but I think I've got to be fair to them all and give them a chance, as I've got to be fair to every outfield player and give them a chance as well. Dimitri Kharine played today. Some other day Stuart Kerr's got to be given a chance as well to see how he can perform between the sticks, because we can't make judgments on people if we don't see them.
A new career in midfield for you?
Oh, I don't know about that. Too hard. It's too hard in there.
Too much running.
That's it. You know, the less running the better. Yeah, but I haven't played there for a long time, and I was quite surprised when Kenny named the team, because I didn't know. And but to be honest, when he read the back four out, I thought I wasn't playing.
Is there any chance of you taking on this on a full-time basis?
Too cold for me.
Do you prefer the director's box?
At Celtic Park, I think the seats are a bit heated and you get a rug, but the thing is, it's difficult, isn't it? I mean, I don't want to be doing that for a long time, but whilst I've got the responsibility to do that, I'll do it to the best of my ability for the players in there, for the supporters, and obviously for your own pride. But at the end of the day, we look for someone. If someone is there that we think suitable, then he'll get the job, and it'll be done by quality available rather than time span. So I don't think Kenny Dalglish is an option, but whilst he's here, we'll do the very best he possibly can.